So we want to go thumb.
Thumb.
Very good.
So as a speech-language pathologist, I work with students on their language skills. That could be articulation, reading comprehension, writing, and also the executive functioning skills.
So I always want to make sure that any of my students that are having any kind of difficulties with speech sounds or language or processing or comprehension of things that the teachers know that would help them, just basic daily classroom stuff. And a lot of times, any of the things that my kids would benefit from, all the kids would benefit from. So most of the time the teachers are really good about coming to me about, hey, I have this kid, what are some things? But I'll also just go in the classrooms and be like, oh, hey, I saw this, this may be something that helps.
You want to make sure that you have a relationship with the teacher because you're going to be coming into their classroom, and it should be that you're on the same page of what they're doing, not coming in and doing your own thing. It's important because you're sharing that student, so you can almost like scaffold together to help provide support.
The teachers, I think, they are the ones that are with them all day, so I really trust their instincts, and I really trust if they don't think something's right, and so me coming in and being like, hey, you were right about this, or hey, something seemed different, something seemed not right, and you were like, yeah, I really needed this. So really empowering my teachers.
I'd say this district does a really good job of promoting collaboration between the speech-language pathologists. Every month we meet to discuss current research topics and what's going on, but we also are given the opportunity to meet with one another and discuss our caseloads, things that we might need another professional ear to listen to and provide some insight on.
So I know if I'm having an issue with the kiddo with articulation, I know exactly which SLP I can go to. If I have some traumatic brain injury, concussion stuff, I know exactly who I can go to. Things like that, knowing where some people are specialized in and you may not have as much experience as they do, being able to have that is huge. We all have little silly tricks and tips that work. I mean, it's kind of crazy where you're like, okay, this is what's worked for me. It's not the normal way, but it just clicked with some kids, and you wouldn't know that unless you had that support.
By having a speech pathologist in the schools, we provide that ease of access towards therapy and support for them to succeed academically. Every student comes from a different background socioeconomically, and sometimes that's just not a feasible option for students to pursue outside of school. So having those needs and being able to have those needs met via a service provided by the district is really important.
I feel just as invested as they do because I've been working with them, I've been trying all these different techniques, and I want them to know how proud I am of them and how exciting, oh my gosh, you're getting this. Look, you remembered to do this without me reminding you.
I think one of the things that I like the most about my job is forging relationships with students. Of course, providing that support and watching them succeed academically is super rewarding because you're seeing your therapy in action have results, which is great. But I love working in the high schools as well because they're young adults and you can sort of forge mentor-mentee relationships with them.
They like being treated like an adult. They like being treated like they have control of their situation as well. Everybody's got their thing. Here's how we can help you with it. I'm just gonna give you that little boost. So.
I'm lucky to be working in LPS as a speech pathologist because there's a lot of support and resources and opportunities for professional development for us to make sure that we're always providing current and research-based therapy. And I think it's really beneficial that the district supports us in that.